Why do we value simple so much? This is Inner Thoughts, where we talk about things that can't normally be said. When you think about films, when you think about morals, when you think about things that we seek in life, we strive for, it's always the simplest things. It can be freedom, it can be enjoyment, it can be a sense of purpose. While the nuances add depth to it, at the core of it all, it is very simple. Why are we drawn to such simplicity? It might be because, in contrast, our life is full of things that aren't simple, things that are too layered. When it comes to simplicity, it almost has a very one-dimensional answer, where you either get from point A to point B. What's in the middle doesn't really affect the entire concept. And why this is so comforting is, in our society, where everything always has layers to it, where to get from point A to point B, you must go through point A 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, etc. Whereas if we were to really just devolve it, it really is just going from one point to another in our lives, whether it be positive or negative in between, that's irrelevant. And why we always seek simple things is because it's easier to believe and apply ourselves in a direction where the end result is within sight. It is not something you have to convolutedly prepare for alternative situations, alternative scenarios where things could go awry. And why being simple is such a good thing is simplicity in of itself is comfort. You started from a very simple conception. Your entire childhood was simple. It was to learn, it was to experience, it was to be in a sheltered environment, to just be yourself. And that form of simpleness is comfort. If you're gonna take anything away from this video today, understand that when you seek simpleness, when you seek simplicity, it might be because you are seeking a form of comfort or a form of reason that is easier to understand than what is currently in front of you. But at the end of the day, what's in front of you is in fact simple. Everything in between is something that you can choose to zoom out and get a better picture on, because when you really think about it, everything is just from point A to point B. The journey in between is where you find value, is where things can be expected or unexpected. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what's in between, as long as you know where the things start and end.